Welcome to the Smite Force Chronicles, Season 4, Episode, 8? I think? Episode 8? Today's episode's entitled, Portal, Portal, Portal. Because I couldn't remember what you were doing, but I remembered there was a portal. So, portal, portal, portal.
Oh, yes, we were portal jumping.
Yes. Indeed you were. So, yeah, can you give me a sound check real quick, David, so I can make sure the audio is going?
Sound check, test 1.
Looks like it's working. Awesome. So I can minimize this dealio. And so here we are. So yeah, so when we were here last. Well, hold on, William's got a question. What's up, Will? You sure can. My son just got home from school. So when we were here last, you were in the Goblin Caves, the Lost Mines of Tethymar. Not the Goblin Caves, that was years ago. You were in the Lost Mines, or the Lost Mines of Tethymar. No, Dwarven Mines of Tethymar. My goodness, you guys, my brain. We got to play more than every other month. But you guys had come down from those mines, sort of through the back door. You didn't end up finding the main door that led you down, if I'm not mistaken. You ended up portaling, is that correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I think a couple of times. We've done a couple of portals now. I remember.
Yeah. So, yeah, so
we were checking temperature to see if we were getting deeper into the mines.
Yeah,
feeling if the air was colder.
You portaled in. One of you, David, was it you, fell into a pit?
No, that was Toph.
Toph fell into a pit. You guys made some agility checks and were able to hop over the pit. You headed off to the northern portal and warped to wherever the hell you are now. Let's see what I got here. Terms of portals. Yeah, so, looking around, something smells amazingly good. My wife is making this beef stew. It's fall time, so she makes stews like every other day. Some stews and soups, so yum. I kind of want to stop playing now. I think the game's over. I'm going to go eat some soup. It smells so good. So anyway.
Great game, everyone. Great game.
GG. You guys are treading lightly. You found some old minecarts. You're not exactly sure what this area is. It's different and tighter and far more old than the area above. The mining area above, which was larger and clearly, more maintained. Toph sees ahead of her, sort of a light off in the distance. There are spider webs everywhere, and it doesn't take an insight roll of 20 to figure out that probably implies there's some spiders. Or sort of passively, that. You see a sort of a defunct minecart off to the east. Stephanos and Dinjarin and maybe Tyros. I don't know if you can see a peek of it. Tempe, you're sort of coming up the rear, just in case anything else came up the rear. I have disabled the portal behind you so that you don't accidentally keep warping back and forth. But if you do want to use it, just let me know and I'll unlock it. Any portals that you see going forward, I'm going to lock down. Although if you walk onto it, I will warp you to the other area. So there you go.
Was it this level that we heard something to the east, or was it?
No, it was this one. You heard some. You heard some skittering.
That's right.
And it seemed like it was off to the distance.
How many feet were creating this skittering? 8, 2.
Well, let's do this thing that we do sometimes.
I think someone already did like a check on what it was.
If you look in the
maybe not.
If you look in the chat log, you'll see that
there is a lot of grappling happening.
You have a successful investigation check. You carefully examine the spider webs. You do indeed spot bones tangled in the web as a grim testament to the spider's previous victims, right? So you're seeing spider webs and ancient bones. But Tempe, to answer your specific question, we're going to do this. Our first roll of October.
Even though October's almost over.
Yeah. 17. So Tempe, you pick up. You can't get the exact number, but you're hearing many feet. Right, so far more than 2. So, but it's hard to tell. If the things off in the distance have 2 legs, then you're probably hearing a good half a dozen. If they have more than 2 legs, you're hearing exponentially less. And he dropped, so he didn't hear me say any of that.
He said, "I don't like that answer. I'm out."
So Tempe, I was answering your question. So it sounds like I was saying, I don't know where you dropped, but from what you heard, there's many little feet. Little doesn't sound like feet. It sounds like skittering. So I'm not going to go into any more depth than that. But I will say, like I was saying, if there's if the creature has 2 legs, there's quite a number of them, like maybe 4 to 6. If they have more than 2 legs, there could be less. Your mileage may vary. All right. So, what do you want to do?
And you said there was a light source that Toph was seeing?
Yeah,
Up above?
Up around this corner, she's seeing a light variation. Does someone want to play Toph?
I guess I can.
Sure.
Or
Whoever. I don't care. One of you guys choose. Who's playing Toph?
go for it. You can.
I don't want to play Toph.
Whoever else said sure.
Oh, who
I'll
said
let-
sure?
Well, I can do it. You guys are cutting out a lot for me. I'm not sure if you're.
All right, then I could do it. Since if you're cutting out, I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, there's that, and then Toph.
Oh yeah, I gotta put up my sheet.
Oh, ironically, you already were running her. I'm going to check the ownership of everyone, just so that we don't have other people inadvertently running other people.
Oh, that's right, because I think she had to leave early last time. So I ended up taking over.
Yeah, and David, I'm removing ownership of Tempe from you. Stefanos,
Oh, okay, yep.
I'm checking your ownership. You own yourself. Good for you. And Dinjar, I'm checking your ownership. And you own yourself. Right. So there you go. So now you all own yourself. So whoever's running Toph, I'm going to put on... You're not in combat for some reason. I have you in combat. You are in free movement. I'm going to do that. The rule of free movement is it counts. So if you move and something's there, there's no takebacks. So all I ask is before you take a movement or before you drag your character around the screen or whatever else, let's announce what you plan to do, preferably roleplay it, and go from there. So I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna defer to you guys. Let me know as a team what you want to do. Go ahead and strategize and tell me when you're ready.
Really quick, Toph looks like she has some sort of effect on her. Like there's like a little flower.
We'll have I had a reaction effect, but it says it's going to go away.
Yeah, she has Wolfbang
Let's
scent because
see.
she's carrying Wolfbane. Wolfsbane.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And then she has a bunch of her passives.
got it. Okay, I just wasn't sure if that was normal or for her or not.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Since I have her, I might as well see what kind of cool stuff she has.
Indeed.
Peruse a little bit here.
Got good weapons.
I think Toph would seeing the light would be curious and want to maybe try to do her best to kind of sneak and peek around the corner if she could. Not go all the way around the corner, but kind of like peek her head over and just see if she could see what's causing that light.
All right, go for it.
I guess okay, I'll go here, right there.
Yeah, so
I
off
don't
to the
know.
west, you see a portal with the same symbols that you're seeing sort of pulsating.
Okay, so she'll relay it like, "Hey, everybody, there's another portal over here if we want to take our chances again and see where that heads. What does everyone think? This is Toph speaking, not Dinjarin. I know right now I kind of sound like Dinjarin. The musty air in here is making my throat hurt a little bit, so, you know, sorry.
Yeah, let's go. What are we looking for?
We're trying to find our way down to get to a piece of the Wayfinder, remember?
Okay.
I think assuming that so far every portal has taken us lower, we could assume that this one will take us even lower and maybe closer to our goal. Possibly. Yeah.
All right. We go high, they go low.
Yep. So you guys gonna stack? So wait, I was
Follow
not.
Toph.
So you're going into that portal again?
Should we go, guys? This is a question for
Yeah.
everybody, the entire team.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's go.
All right, and give me
All right.
one moment.
And I'm going to move. Toph will move up to the portal, but not into the portal.
All right. You gotta give me 2 shakes here. Boy, I'm very laggy.
Seems like says you have a good ping, so.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. So yeah, give me one more second.
We're all in the green.
In the green. Oh, I should worth noting that you should have a new icon in your left. Don't let it scare you. It's a little helmet on the toolbar. Those are my tools. Most of them aren't going to work for you yet. The Regent, Consult the Regent does work. Mostly. So, and open the browser. Now they just pushed a security update, so it stopped working. So I have to fix it later. There we go.
Blacksmith utilities.
Them's. All right, so why don't you go ahead and stack up however you want to be?
Stephanos, why don't you go behind Toph, and then I'll come up behind you. That way, you're kind of protected.
Okay, the portal is enabled, so if you step on it, you will warp.
All right. Tyros, you're just gonna follow. I'll follow you.
All right, I'm sending Toph in. I'm going in, guys.
All right, after Toph goes in, no one else go in until we make sure that we're all in the right place. Hold on.
I forgot how the portals work. I just click on it, right?
Yeah. Wait, no, did it warp you?
No.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I know why. My bad. Select you, warp you.
There you go. Whoa. Okay.
You can't talk to them.
She's gonna move forward a little bit just to make some room, and then also.
So you can't talk to them. So the rest of you, are you following Toph? Or are you waiting for Toph to come back? I don't recall what your plan was. And Toph, you can't say.
I'm trying to remember if she had one of the stones so that we can talk to her about what was happening.
Yeah, I'm not going to have you, like, if you remember, you remember. Like, that's not one of those things where I'm going to have you roll and...
Well, yes, I'll follow him.
All right. So get next to the
Go
portal.
for it.
And I will zoop. There you are. So, Dinjarin, you are now up next. What are you going to do with your... The two of you are there. Are you staying there? Are you moving out of the way? What's going on? So ahead of
Yeah,
you,
out of the way.
you see what you see. I'm not going to describe it for the rest of the team.
Yeah, so I think really quick before Dinjarin moves, Toph would push that forward a little bit to try to push that out of the way.
It is. It's not. It is ancient and heavy, and there's no way Toph can move it.
Okay.
But you can easily crawl over it.
Okay, she'll crawl over it and try to get to right here.
All right. Oh, is it not letting you move over it?
Yeah, it won't let me. It's saying there's a collision.
Oh, give me 1 second. I'll remove the collisions.
And I don't know how to get back to. Okay, there I found myself. I should have to zoom in and out. Now on that note, Dinjarin's gonna walk in because we said we were all gonna go in, so he's just gonna walk right in.
Okay, I'll portal you and just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Let me get it. I was just making it so you don't collide with that stuff anymore. Stefanos, are you moving out of the way?
Yeah. Yep, that's a climb over and remove him.
All right. So then Dinjarin. Zoop. Ah.
Ignore that, child.
No way, man.
Alright, and then I'll move forward as well.
All right. Anyone else coming through?
Yep.
David?
I'm next.
All right, David, you step onto the portal and your skin starts to tingle. David, looks like you're encumbered.
Yeah, we had this talk last time. I've still got to. I have to set up that one quiver so I can put many things into there.
So you,
Yeah.
so Tempe zaps in, and like you are right up against Tyros, almost uncomfortably.
Let me get out of the way.
I know it's this kind of party.
I can't move.
Wait. Hey.
You can't move.
No.
Now can you move?
I'm on Toph. Hi, Toph.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. Now that we're all here, can we check? Does it feel like we got colder again? About the same, or did it get warmer?
Passively,
I
it
can
feels
see a spider, you guys.
exactly the same. So Tempe
There's that spider up
Tempe calls out that he sees a spider.
Oh, is it a little spider? Like a little baby spider?
It's a big green spider.
And you know what that means.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I see a portal down here, guys. If we just want to run, there's another portal we can try.
That's possible.
We're in combat
yeah.
first.
It's been a long time since you guys have played, so you probably won't remember how to do half this stuff.
Oh, I have to roll for her, too.
All right. We have a new rule. Tempe still has to roll. We have a new rule. It's a fun rule. If you roll a crit on initiative, one of two things can happen. You can choose where to put yourself anywhere in the stack, or
right.
or
Ooh.
if you don't want to move yourself, you can choose to move someone else in the stack.
So meaning, like, if I am already first in the stack, I could say I want to stay there, but I'm going to move the enemy lower.
Yep.
Or only those I could see.
No. Well, and the enemies that you can see on the or that you're aware of.
Okay.
No, actually, no. Wait. The rule is you don't get. No, it's one of your other characters. You can say move them above or below, like up or down, right? Because right now, do you see who do you see on the combat tracker? Do you see some?
Us.
Yeah, you're not seeing any enemies yet, right? So you don't know exactly what's what. But if you had critted, you could have moved. You could say like, oh, you know what? I want to go first. I want to go last. I want to go right before Tempe or Tyros. Right?
Or I could have said like, "Oh, I want Toph to be first."
Yeah,
Like
and if it's
okay.
not the first round, and all of a sudden you see monsters on the combat tracker, you can say, "I want to go before this guy. I want to go before that guy." I'm also toying with a different way where you don't use initiative at all, and everyone gets to go whenever they want. But it's basically becomes monster's turn, player's turn, and then you guys can do what you want to do during your turn. But I haven't committed to that. I maybe would want someone to help test out what that feels like, because it's this round doesn't actually happen in order. This is all happening at the same time, right? It's a 6-second period. One round is about 6 seconds. But when you go in order, like if I don't know, say Toph was like, oh, I want to throw Dinjarin across the room at the monsters. And by the time you get to that turn, if the monsters have already moved, that's a little unfair, right? Because when the turn started, they were where they were. So it's just something I'm playing with. Anywho, you're in combat, and we're going to hit the Begin Combat button. And there we go.
I got dead last.
Tyros. Too bad you didn't crit. Tyros, you are up.
Yes, I am.
Tempe said that he saw a spider. Well, I'll let you tell him where you saw the spider, Tempe.
And I also
it's
pointed
straight
out
up ahead to the south.
Okay, I also pointed out
Southwest,
southwest.
right around that corner.
I also pointed out that straight south, like where I'm facing, there's another portal too. So.
Okay, do we want to fight the spider or run for the portal?
We haven't killed anything in a while.
Yeah.
I didn't kill it.
I think it'd be kind of fun to just kill.
I think so.
Although there could be more around the corner though, because I don't know how clearly we can see.
Find out. Does the south direction dead end?
Yeah, from what I can see, it dead ends where the portal is, from what I can see.
Okay. And we have no notion of where the portals are taking us. We're just kind of going through them.
Yeah. I will point out, though, that there are a couple of alleyways that head out to the west that I can see the entrance to, but I can't really see what's there. So there could be things in there.
Okay, so I'm just curious if we want to block the spider from coming around the other direction. Like,
I see what
our south.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I could go down and block one of these, the pathway that I can see on my turn. But I'm dead last too, so
that's all right. We'll see what Tyros is gonna do.
Dead last, he says.
All right. Well, Tyros is going to put his big brave boots on. Walk to where you can see the spider. I'm going to target said spider.
All right.
Use my firebolt.
And you clearly see there's a portal ahead, up to the north.
Oh yes.
Uh-oh. Do we split the party? I'm sure Thomas would love that.
I do. You do, you guys.
All right, that was.
I haven't heard that in a while.
All right.
9 damage, and then I will use because it's a first attack against the creature. Oh man, I hate when we play so far apart because I forget the names of all of the things that I have. Sneak attack is what I am looking for.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Oh, you guys, since we played, we've upgraded to version 12. There's new character sheets. I mean, a lot has changed.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find where everything is. Where's my sneak attack?
I think it's a feature.
Yeah, I think so too. There it is. Thank you, sir.
Ouch. Sneak attack.
Where do I roll my 3d6? There it is.
Well, it's coming back to you pretty quickly, man.
All right, so that's another. So you got 19 damage altogether.
All right. Did it apply him to him or no?
I have no idea. It should.
It looks like it applied the firebolt, but not the sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it did. Yeah.
Didn't see any extra blood.
Or yeah.
I'm looking to see if it did it. So the attack. So it did not apply the sneak attack.
It was targeted.
So did you click? So in the chat window, did you click the 3d6 button?
I did.
Okay.
In the chat window, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the green one.
Yeah.
All right. And then so damage to one creature you hit with the attack with the finesse. If you have an advantage, attack roll, you don't need advantage. Okay, so it's not incapacitated. So they have to do another 10 points of damage. 10 down. There you go.
Cool.
I took off 10
And
more.
with that, I am going to take my last 5 feet and move back. And end my turn.
All right, Tempe. You see blood splattering the hallway, the tunnel in front of you.
He's hit pretty hard, guys.
You lose. Don't forget, you lose 5 feet when you go past somebody. Just so you know. So you got a little farther over. So Tempe, you see that that tunnel continues pretty far south. It looks like it branches off in a number of areas, a number of ways. But you're focused on the spider.
Yeah. Looks like we got a little spider infestation. Take it with spike chain. Whoa. Got all these situations here. Half cover, quarter cover, 3/4 cover,
Oh yeah.
flanking, high ground.
So so only click on one of those extras if I tell you to. But you can ask, like, am I flanking, and do whatever else. The cover should be automatically calculated, but I've disabled automatic flanking so that we can do it ourselves because the calculations were being really weird. Speaking of really weird,
it has
go ahead.
enemy cover, half cover, enemy cover, quarter cover, enemy cover,
Yeah. Those are
3/4
always
cover.
those will always be there. So don't click them unless I tell you to.
Okay. And then there's flanking and high ground. Do I click on either of those?
No, because there's no one flanking the spider, and you do not have high ground.
Okay, so normal.
Yep. And it is October, so I'm going to put on some quirky battle music.
Yeah. Formula, piercing, whatever.
And the spider drops. Fun.
Has been so long.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you still have 5 feet of movement left if you want to move at all.
Guess I'll move. Oh, can't. I got it. Can't target myself here. I'll look down a little more. There's
Okay.
a passageway to the north, or I don't see much in the south.
Are we still in combat then? If
You
we killed
are.
the spider? Oh. Interesting.
There could be some stairs or a bridge down south.
So,
Can't really tell what it is until I move down there.
yep. So if you don't forget, you have to end your turn.
Oh yes, sir.
All right. So Toph, as Toph sort of glories in Tempe's, huzzah, I killed the thing. To her right, spider drops in.
Uh-oh. Alright, so she, seeing that spider, she is going to rush past Stephanos, if she can, right up into the thick of it.
Oh god.
And if I could figure out how to target something. What? Why is it target? What is it showing me? Okay. So she will target and... Does she have activated? I guess I'll use her. I think she has a longsword that she could use. I think that's active.
Well, you are all up on that spider, aren't you?
Did anything happen?
Nope.
Okay, let me try this. Okay.
Oh, you know what? You're targeting with Dinjarin.
Oh, I am?
Yeah. So untarget with Dinjarin,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so so how do I select hope then?
That is a question that you guys can answer. I've never had to play. I don't know what the player experience is like. I've never played.
Oh, I think it passed the turn by accident.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I can't seem to... Oh, there we go. Okay, do I have it targeted with hope now?
Nope. Although maybe it doesn't matter.
Do you like
There
to
you
use
go.
your reckless attack? No, I guess not. I will say no. I don't know what that is.
It's a little extra rage. Probably got an extra swing it.
16,
nice.
solid hit on Ishton.
These spiders have names, huh?
Yep.
Uh,
Ooh, 7 points of damage.
A little bit of damage,
Sort of
that's all.
filling the little alcove with blood, little by little, little by
Um,
little by.
Does she get an extra attack? Do you know? Like, does anyone know?
don't
One
think
of the
so.
things I asked you guys to do, and I don't know if any of you have ever done it. Let me look. Look at her biography. I had asked in your biography.
Where is... There it is. That's...
Oh, there you go. There, yeah, she does. Oh no, she didn't.
Okay. I think she does. I see a thing that says extra attack, so I believe she does get a second attack.
I think she does. Yeah.
Okay. So she'll do another attack with the same thing.
Yeah. But in your biography, there's a section called action sequence. If you guys could add that, so if anyone ever has to play your character, they know what to do.
huh.
Again, pretty solid hit.
Another hit.
Come
You guys are
on,
making
better
quick work of these guys. Oh, another one though.
Solid hit, but doesn't seem to be like. I guess there's not enough room to fully swing the sword, so I hit, but it just kind of like glances off a leg or something. And that is the end of her turn. I don't think she has any bonus actions, so I'll call that the end of the turn.
Awesome. So it's Ishton's turn. And I'm gonna have a hard time targeting you because you are right there.
Right there.
All right. Try that. Without that. Without that.
Oh, that looks creepy and disgusting.
All right. How can I do this? Can I right-click target this way? Oh, I can. Oh, nope. I targeted the wrong person. Untarget. Target token. That would be Toph. And don't forget, you guys all have inspiration still. For years, you've had inspiration.
What does inspiration do? It lets you re-roll something?
No, you look in your inventory. I made cards, special cards for your inspiration. I haven't given out inspiration in a long time because you guys never use it.
Saving it.
All right, so you see a spider bite coming towards you. And you are flanked, Toph. So I'm adding the +2.
How is she flanked?
Stefanos is behind you.
It has to be a comrade that flanks you, doesn't it? I thought
doesn't.
To be flanked.
It doesn't actually have to do that. But
Oh.
But because these are all house rules, so let's vote. Do you want flanking to? It has to be flanked by monster, party. I'm fine with that.
I think we've always assumed that. Like, I know when we were flanking a creature, one of us would have to be on another side. And if we're fighting multiple creatures, if we're attacking one that's in the middle of sort of a circle, theoretically, that creature could be considered flanked then, right?
All right, so I'm down. Let's do it. So that'll be not flanking. So bites.
That's sorry. And before we decide that's just my opinion. I don't know if the rest of the group shares that.
That was my understanding of flanking too, but I mean it's up to you, GM. So
No, I'm good.
your game, your rule.
I'm fine with that. That's easy. It's easier that way. Damage normal. And does a solid 8 points of damage to Toph. So Toph was already hurt, for those who don't remember.
Oh, I wish we had rested after I fell in that pit.
And then Toph is Toph poisoned? Hold on. Bite. I've got to check out Spider Bite because I think Toph becomes poisoned because you had to roll a Constitution saving throw, right?
I don't see one. Oh, I did. It said, but she got an 11, a 16.
Oh, so she succeeded. So okay, so she's good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it just automatically rolled for her.
Oh, perfect. And I think that is it for this turn. You don't need to search for anything, Tampa. You don't get nothing. So, Dinjarin, behind you, you hear the sound of silk, sort of something sliding on silk, and then you hear 8 little skittering feet.
Great.
So, Sarian has entered the building.
Feel in combat.
Jaren just kind of slowly turns.
You're on mute.
Oh, wow, a 21's a miss? Jesus Christ. Well, the spider's confused. Stephanos, you're up.
Yep.
I'm trying to edit my actions, but it keeps resetting.
What's that?
Someone takes a new turn. That's fine. I'll do it later.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
I was trying to edit my actions like you said, but every time it goes to a new turn, my sheet would reset.
Oh, here's a trick for that sort of thing. Edit it in like a notepad and then just paste it in when you're ready.
Copy paste. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm trying to target Toph to give her cast healing word, but
Okay.
I can't access her because of spider.
Okay, let me move the spider off to the left for a second, and then you can...
Sorry.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, you guys.
I've had to make it hard by running right up in there. It was like, ah.
And then I'm gonna move out of the way and flank.
Sorry about that. The school just called. Sorry. Michelle just told me the school just contacted us about something. All right, I'm moving the spider back, by the way. Oh, do you mind if would anyone mind if I move Toph back 5 feet just to make it easier for targeting?
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay. It won't change. Then I can move the spider back into place. I hope.
The spider is permanently in that wall now.
I don't feel like the keyboards are working, like the keyboard navigation is working anymore.
I never really used it, so I don't know.
There we go. All right. Dinjarin, you are up.
Alright. Let me see if I could figure out how to select Dinjarin so I could target something. Alright, so I'm gonna try to target this guy. There we go. And I'm gonna attack him with Baphomet's Dragon Slayer sword. No, I'm not gonna use the ability this time.
Even though it's not a dragon.
Yeah. It's a little boring, but you know.
Ooh, that's not good.
Ooh.
Luckily, I swing and I miss, but because I get a second attack, I bring the sword back up in the opposite direction, and
All right, gonna cleave the spider.
it's going very slow. It's loading. There we go. This time I am going to... No, I'm not going to do that. Use its ability. So I swing one way, missed, and then now I come back the other way, and hopefully I hit it this time.
A solid miss.
It just see me go like, whoosh, whoosh. And I'm just staring at it like, oh, what just happened? And that's pretty much the end of my turn.
All right. So, Tempe, behind you, dropping from the ceiling, I'd like to introduce you to Reingen. Or Reinergan. Reinergan? Reinergan. Yeah. Pops in here. Pops in here, so he can either one of you. He's now good. You guys are now in opportunity or attack range, so you know. But he saw Tempe first, so arguably he would go after Tempe. He goes after you with his bite. Well, I want to make sure. All right. Features. Yep, all right.
Ow!
And that's a miss.
Really?
Yep. All right.
Wow.
And that means we're at the bottom of the stack. I'll need you all to roll for initiative, please. Hey, who got a 20?
Is that me?
I don't know. You have to tell me. Let's see. Yep, it was you.
Like it.
So we wait for Tyros to roll.
How come I'm always rolling 2d20s for initiative? It's weird.
You have advantage because of it's a ranger characteristic. My other ranger does the same thing.
Cool.
Tyros, we can't hear you, but we also see that you're not rolling your dice, so you're confused, maybe.
No, I'm trying to find. I don't have the action to roll for initiative right now.
Look in your combat tracker, and there's a dice in it.
Oh, there it is.
You can do it on your...
Yeah. Oh, that action tray that's on the side, I'm trying to replace that because they haven't updated it in more than a year and it stopped working properly. So sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was there for the first time we rolled.
All right, so Stefanos, you rolled a 20. So you're the first contestant on the what do you want to do? So you can stay where you are. You can move yourself anywhere in the stack. Or you can donate it to someone else and they can move somewhere in the stack.
Ooh.
So right now you're number 2.
So am I able to move to number 1?
You can move to number
above is
1, or you can choose one of your party members to go to number 1. Whatever you want to do. And you guys are welcome to discuss it with her. So, it's
Yes.
you're at the top of the stack, so this is your strategy time
Keep
anyway.
yourself out of danger is what I would go with.
Well, I was going to move towards either Tyros or Toph and cast Spirit Shroud that releases spirits to like protect. And I think they do some attacking from Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, because the spider near Toph is last in initiative, so
Who's the first one?
There's, yeah, the one Syrian is the first in initiative.
Yeah.
And I would pass the turn to whoever that spider is going to be attacking.
that would be
Okay.
me. But I'm also very hard to hit, so
Yeah, no, yeah. Let's, I'll pass
Okay.
the turn to, John.
Okay, so what I
Was-
heard was you want me to move Dinjarin?
Yeah, to the top.
Okay. Dinjarin is going to the top.
all right.
And give me 1 second. Let's move him
Thanks,
below you.
Stefano.
All right, and that means we go to the next round.
All right. Well, with that, being that I am consistent, if not anything, I attack him again. But this time I'm going to use one of my abilities for Baphomets. Oh, I guess I won't because it doesn't have any more of that special ability, so why it asked me, I don't know why. That's kind of not cool. So I swing my sword again with all my might in the hopes that I might actually hit this thing this time. And I still
And you rolled a 2.
don't.
You're hard
Which
to
then
hit, and you hardly hit.
I come back again thinking like, all right, this second time I will definitely get it.
And
Sorry, it's just going really slow for some reason.
yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, I've got really bad ping right now.
Oh,
there
that's
we go.
not. You should see bad. Ah, you hit.
Finally. So 14 hits, guys, and I got a whopping 2.
You got 8
Woo!
points of damage on Saren. It's so
Lashes
funny.
up. Lashes
You guys
up.
are I forgot you guys are level 6, and my other party they're level 10. They just leveled up to 10. And their hits are like 40 points of damage. So I keep thinking that something's broken with our combat here, but I remembered like you guys are lower level. So the damage is a lot less. Yeah.
And that is the end of my turn, which is just, I don't know what's going on with my thing right now.
With your ping?
Yeah, like why I'm so slow. I don't know what's.
Do you have anything else running?
No.
Alright, well hopefully you see this. There's some teeth coming your way. And they miss. And the spider is starting to sense that there's something different about you.
I just thought like, hey, we're both from the Underdark. Come on.
Alright, Stephanos, you are up.
So I'm gonna. I'm targeting all my comrades.
And can you target yourself in this? I'm just curious.
Oh, yes. Yes. Targeting all my comrades and then setting.
All your comrades
Um,
except for Tempe, right?
Why not Tempe? Why not me?
Oh
Why
yes,
does-
no, temper 2. Just kidding.
Okay, because
Yeah.
you can see Tempe, so
Yes. So I can see all of them, protecting them from my spirit guardians that I'm gonna cast. Which attacks everyone that I don't have selected
alright.
within a 15.
You sure you can multi? Because it looks like you only did you.
What? I have everyone.
Yeah, I see
No,
everyone
everyone's selected.
selected.
No, but does it apply to everyone? You called for it to protect you. They flit around you, so you call spirits to protect you. They flit around you at a distance of 15 feet.
Right, so it protects me, but it doesn't affect the people of my choosing. So if I didn't choose my team members, then these spirits would affect them. in a negative
Oh,
way.
I see what you're doing. Okay, got it. All right, cool. So it's not applied to them. It just doesn't hurt them.
Right.
Cool, got it. And you get another turn.
Yep. I'm going to. No, I can't really. move. No, I'm gonna actually end my turn here.
Okay. That brings us to Toph.
My shield only has 3. I don't waste it. Okay, I'm not gonna do what I was originally gonna do because I don't want to use any of her stuff for next time. All right, so Toph is mad at Ishtan, I guess. And she's like, I am going to try to end you. She takes her longsword and just like comes swinging down. Would you like to use Reckless? I don't know how many Recklesses you get either, so you know what? No. Yeah, no. I'm not going to use Reckless. Sorry. Don't know this character, so I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Ooh. Butt hits. Boom.
Well struck. Ooh, nice.
Boom.
Solid hit.
She'll take her second attack.
Okay.
Or not. Second attack.
Longsword +2.
Oh, there it is. Nothing was popping up for me.
17. It's enough.
And boom.
Nice.
It be dead.
All right. Nice. And then I think she'll move behind Dinjarin just in case. Back him up, and that'll be the end of her turn.
All right, Tyros.
All right. Tyro sees this other ugly looking spider in front of him. Uses Firebolt. Seven. And then with that, I forgot to use my other weapon last time. I had my dagger. Where is my dagger? Oh no, my rapier? Yes, it was my rapier. It was in my other hand. Oh no, it was the dagger. Still targeted.
Yep, we lost somebody.
Stefanos.
Oh, I think we're almost
Sorry,
out of
this is
time.
slow here. Oh, that's the. There we go. The dagger. I quit.
Ouch.
Whoa.
Wow.
Tyros is not messing around.
With a dagger, even. All right. With that, I'm gonna move here so I can kind of get a better view of what we've got,
Okay.
and end my turn.
Right? Did you say the action trade doesn't work, Thomas?
No, it works. It just doesn't work reliably. So if something's weird, we'll have to deal with
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I mean, there's just things missing, so I'll just ready myself with my bow.
Well, before you ready yourself, hold on. I have to roll something.
Are you dropping another spider in?
Yeah, you guessed that pretty critically. Yeah, so right in front of you drops this guy.
Ooh.
And at the
Ooh,
same
I
time,
reckon.
Tempe, or Tyros behind you drops this guy.
It just
Oh, it's a good
dropped.
thing I moved out of the way.
Yeah, he was. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't because he was right above you. All
God,
right,
how
Tempe.
many spiders are
All right, I guess there's no need to ready myself.
Nope.
And let's see, choose my sheep because we're gonna use a bow now. I guess I could use this sling. Seems like a good weapon for spiders. It highlighted disadvantage for me. Do I need to roll a disadvantage? Because
Yes, you do because they're flanking you,
Okay.
or it could be the cover. Actually, it's the cover.
Out of curiosity, when they drop in on us, do we not have an attack of opportunity?
No, they would.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, they potentially have surprise.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
was gonna say, I think it would be more them who would get a special
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, and depending on the scenario, but you guys are alert, so I wasn't allowing them to have that surprise. Although Tempe was, I thought about doing with Tempe because Tempe was, getting ready to ready himself, right?
Getting ready to ready.
He was ready. Oh, a solid 23.
Yeah, the sling doesn't miss.
You did a nice 12 points of bludgeoning.
Sweet. Can't move. Who's up?
I am.
Harren. Aaron.
They get advantage because you are officially flanked per your guys' rules. Good thing, because they would have fumbled. But they still missed, and that sucks. And Toph, the hairs on the back of her neck stand up as a spider drops in behind her.
Really dropped into a nest here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then do we do that? And roll.
Ooh.
All right, that's a miss. We're at the bottom of the round. We'll have you roll for initiative, and then why don't we do this last walkthrough, and then that'll be it for today.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Yeah. Wow, someone critted. Who was that?
Tempe, I think.
All right, let me roll for Stephanos. All right. So you are Tempe. Since you critted, you're at the top of the stack. You can move yourself down if you want. You can also give it to someone else to move themselves. Since you critted.
Toft and Jarin. We all get to go first. So, if anyone's feeling particularly vulnerable, speak now. Otherwise, we're ahead of all the spiders, so.
All right.
Works for me.
Alright.
Perfect.
I'll keep slinging this dude.
Oh, I have to hit next round. There you go. Now it's officially your turn.
Oh, can't target myself.
Stop targeting yourself.
Stop targeting yourself. Still at disadvantage. Sling's gonna use its magic.
Well, that sucks.
And spin around.
And you don't have to move. He's already right next to you.
Yeah.
How many of these new spiders are within 15 feet of Stephanos.
One of them was a fumble. Oh. Alright.
Okay, so you fumbled. You need to roll from the fumble table, my friend.
Did that show up in the chat? I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, it's you rolled a fumble. It's the 2 red X's and a 16. You rolled a
Just
12.
click
Yeah,
that?
yeah, no. Oh no, for you go down into your macros and it's the broken sword looking thing. How funny, you're a ranger. Ranger danger. Your attack confuses your party and any rangers attack you by accident with disadvantage. You are a ranger. If you are a ranger, you attack yourself foolishly with advantage. So target yourself. Target yourself.
Target yourself. And what? Probably got to use the sling again, right?
Whatever weapon you were using.
Alright.
Why isn't this working?
And it's with advantage, right?
With advantage, yep.
Ouch.
Maybe you won't do it.
Oh, well,
Maybe you'll miss.
I doubt it.
No, it's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
At least I didn't crit myself.
That's
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah. So you guys see Tempe swing this thing around and like whack himself on the head, kind of like Gilligan on Gilligan's Island. You forget who you are for a second. You see some stars, but otherwise,
Yeah.
you're pretty okay.
And
Now you can take the rest of your turn.
I'm done.
Okay.
Really quick, Jim, by the way, Carousel, Hellion, and Syrian are all their speeds should all be halved because of Stephanos' spell.
Yeah, they haven't moved yet.
Okay, and at the beginning of their turn, they all have to do a Wisdom saving throw to figure out what damage they take from her spell too.
Okay, we'll see.
So
Yeah, as long as they're within 50 feet. Yes,
Yeah.
When it's their turn, let's remind me on their turn to do that.
Okay. So I got to figure out again how to select Toph. She's gonna attack this new guy that dropped down behind her, and you know what?
You gonna reckless it this time?
I think she's gonna reckless this time. If it asks me again, yes, she
Hellion.
would like to. And what does that do, though? All right, why did that pop back there? It's gonna attack that one. I think reckless means she just gets a third attack, right?
I have to look.
Okay. I know she gets at least a second attack, so I'll do that one. On Tellian. Tellian?
Yep.
Oh, why is it saying it's at advantage?
All right. So here's because she has advantage.
Oh.
And I'll send to the chat what reckless attack means for you.
Okay.
That's why she has advantage on melee weapons. But anyone who attacks you has advantage as well.
Ah, okay. That's cool.
The more you know.
Okay, so it doesn't mean she gets a third attack.
Nope.
It's just the advantage. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
And
she's
then I
advantage.
can't really move anywhere, so that's the end of her turn.
Yeah, you can move on to that cart if you wanted to, but
Would she have been moving out of the
no.
melee? Okay.
Nope.
I ended her turn, so
Did you want her there or no?
would she have been like half covered or anything, or three-fourths covered, or she would still?
I would have given her partial cover, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, if I could go take that back and move her like right there.
Yeah, so she's sort of in the cart.
Okay.
All right, now it's your turn.
Now Dinjarin is going to again try to attack this guy, but this time thinking like, hey, you know what? My Baphomet sword, I'm going to use my rapier of 9 lives and see how that goes.
Oh. I forgot about that thing. You get a +2 on +2 to attack, I think.
Think so. And I didn't. Oh, I needed that.
You know, you hit, otherwise you wouldn't have hit.
Yeah, I was like, I needed that.
Your Toph rolls have been good, but your Ninja rolls have been shit.
So he'll try it again. He's like, oh, that seemed to work this time. So for my second attack, I'll do it again. Why do I feel like I'm in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland?
That's why I put it on. It's October.
Like, totally feels like it.
Almost a crit.
Oh. Does this have less than 100 points, by the way?
Does this have what?
Oh, never mind.
And you should read up on that sword because it may give you other benefits that we're not doing.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if, but I didn't critical hit, so it didn't matter. All right, cool, and that's the end of my turn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move down here just to see what I can see.
All right. You see down there, you see a pile of planks. You see a portal at the end of the hall, and you see it looks like the pulsing of a portal to the west.
Okay.
Cool. Down that long hall, you see a long hallway filled with blood, which is, you know, and a dead spider corpse down here.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. Then.
What you don't see, Dinjarin, is you in all of these warps, you've not seen a single room, only mine tunnels.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So you start to wonder about your next long rest. All right, Tyros, you're up.
All right. Tyros is.
He is.
I'm going to be targeting Carousel. And again, using Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Why did I not? There we go.
It's a solid hit. 7 points of damage.
All right.
So you guys see this firebolt hit Carousel and light it up. All those little creepy spider hairs start to sort of like flicker and then burn out, and you guys smell burnt hair.
Burnt hair. And then I will be using my dagger.
It's a vicious dagger.
A vicious dagger. And because he has not attacked yet, I get sneak attack.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bummer he's not gotten to attack yet.
No, too bad.
Wait a minute, he's not in the combat track.
Combat tracker?
That's why
he's
he hasn't
taking
attacked.
damage, I hope.
Yeah, that's okay. Now he's in the combat tracker. Sorry guys, I forgot to put him in the combat tracker.
Oh,
he's
okay.
he's taking plenty of damage. Yow.
And again, that might need to get applied directly to him.
All right, 7 down.
So another 7 on him.
All right, he's taking another 7 of damage.
And then with that, I'm going to move.
He'll have opportunity attack.
I have disengage.
Oh, that's right. Where are you moving to?
I don't want to put Tyros into a bad spot, so I'm going to move up here. Or
Okay,
sorry, Tempe into.
You're not going on the portal, though, right?
No, I'm not going on the portal.
Okay.
Right. If I go here, is that going to put me on the portal, or am I on the outskirts of it?
I have it locked, so if you're telling me that you're trying
Okay.
to not step on it, then that's
I am trying not to step on the portal.
okay.
So I will move here, and then he will be flanked.
Nope.
If he tries to.
If he
attack.
tries to move. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be flanked by by Tempe and myself.
Yeah.
All right.
Except, yeah. Although he does have line of sight to you, but he's going to attack
Yep.
Tempe.
Although, wait, before he does an attack, he has to do a DC Wisdom saving throw, whatever, against whatever Stefanos' spell number is.
Okay.
And
Anyone?
I can't see it, so I don't know what her spell
15.
casting.
So it's 15.
15. So yeah, he has to beat a 15.
Okay, it's a Constitution, you said?
Wisdom. It says.
Okay, 15. Show Wisdom.
If he fails, he takes 3d8 radiant damage. If he succeeds, he takes half of that.
Oh, he failed. So he takes 3d8.
Yes.
So another 13 of damage. And before he can even take his turn, he goes, "What?"
And then the same goes for
Had the advantage
Telling him.
of surprise, but not much else.
All right, and then he ends his turn, and then this guy begins and does the
And he
same
also-
thing.
he has to beat a 15.
15. That's really high. I hope I chose the right thing, but anyway. And it's wisdom, you said, right?
Yeah.
And request with roll. And it critted, so it takes no damage.
Oh. Well, we tried. Oh,
Of all
Yeah,
the
so-
times to crit, 3d8 radiant is a pretty good time to crit.
that would have been some good damage, especially since she is right there in attack view.
Yeah. As a matter of fact. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh.
Ends his turn. Stefanos, is she gonna bring it home?
What? I forget what weapons she has.
Probably crossbow for sure.
She has. Let me look.
Can she shoot the crossbow from close range though? I think you can with the crossbow.
Yeah.
You can, and you do it with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're a ranger, and you have the there's some ability that you can get that makes it. So she has Staff of Healing. She has a mace. What spells does she have?
Do a mace. It's good.
I mean, she has some pretty good spells. Oh, she's almost purely a healer. She has Sacred Flame. Right, I think I must have seen. Sacred Flame is 1d8 radiant. It's a cantrip, but I think she could cast it at level 2.
Oh, she would probably do that then.
That would be 2d8. You want her to do that, or do
Yeah,
you?
I think she would
Otherwise,
do that.
yeah, her mace is a simple weapon.
Yeah, that'd be like a 1d6,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so she's going to target the spider. And we go here. And then... Hold on. Yeah, hers is a bit messed up. I'm going to have to fix it for her later. She can also make something in the future, just to remind her. She can make things blind or deaf.
Ooh.
All right. So Sacred Flame going their way. All right, rolling. No cover. And... normal. Ouch.
So something happened.
Yeah. So it is unbelievably hurt. Does she get 2 attacks? Does anyone know? I don't think
No,
so.
She does not.
No.
In that case, I know that we were going to end, but why don't we quickly finish this off? Right now, the spider's going first, which I like. And I'll roll
Big
for
money.
Stefanos. Now we're just waiting for Tempe to roll. And we start the next round. Oh, look at that. She's first. And try this again. Oh, wait. She's got radiant stuff, right? God damn
Yep.
it.
Oh, that's right.
Request roll 15. This isn't going to go well for this thing.
DC
Show
wisdom.
wisdom. Request with roll. Fails. And it's 3d8, 1, 2, 3. So unless it's 3 ones, it's going to be a problem for this little spider guy. Oh boy. 10 points. So this thing is like, haha! And then it's like, oh no.
It's her spirit guardian is like, nope, sorry.
And that, my friends, ends combat. And hold on. Calculate, and here's your experience points. I'll accept for Stefanos. You need to accept for Toph, whoever is running Toph. Uh-oh.
Ooh, and we level up.
So Aaron levels up Toph. David leveled up Curtis. I don't see a... How close are you, Tempe?
Let me see. Oh, I'm targeting myself.
Oh, you're about 600
I'm
shy.
close. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else didn't level up?
I didn't see Stefanos.
Okay, and let me look at Stefanos. Yeah,
She should be.
roughly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, close. But the 3 of you level up. The next of you will clearly level up next game. Give me 2 seconds. You guys can loot whatever you want, and then we'll end the game. Hopefully you have found
Anything
this.
to loot?
There will be in 2 seconds.
Oh.
You just gotta give me 1 second.
I would imagine spiders carry much on them.
Well, actually,
You never know.
they carry a lot of the gear from those that they've slain.
Oh.
Yeah, if you imagine whatever they ate, like a shark is probably inside their abdomen.
Mm.
Yeah. Gotta cut open the abdomen.
So I'm gonna put on free movement, and free movement's on. Don't leave the battle area, otherwise it'll count. And as I turn these things into loot piles, you're welcome to loot. I used to have this automated, and I probably should at some point again.
Did you turn it off because it was broken?
Yeah. And I wrote my own, but I need to update it at some point. All right. And there's an unspoken rule that if like a monster drops like a part of its body that was a weapon, it doesn't work as a weapon for you.
No.
I think that's all the dead bodies. So yeah, you guys are Tempe's a little hurt. Toph has, a couple of hit points gone. You're doing pretty much okay. You guys are welcome to move around, loot all you want. But you won, and that's what matters. And some of you feel a little energized and like you're ready for the next level. So I believe you'll be level 7s?
Yep.
And you can research on D&D Beyond or whatever you want, but all leveling up now happens in the game. So it just takes literally 3 minutes when we play next.
Neat.
Awesome. Any questions or comments before I drop? You guys can. I'll leave the game up. You guys can do all the staring and looting all you want.
No, this has been great though. Missed
Yeah.
this.
Fun playing again.
Awesome. Yeah, some of you guys have pinged me independently saying that it's not as easy to play as it was before. So, we'll try to play at least once a month, if not more often than that. But no harm, no foul. And if it gets to be too much, please be super honest with me. It's not I will not take it personally. Right? I was telling Michelle that we hadn't played in a while, and I really wanted to play today because, it's been 4 weeks, and you guys put in 4 years up to this point.
Yeah.
Right? And it would be just a shame to let it sort of peter out without something. And if you guys collectively, independently decide that, you know what, I've got a few more games in me, but then I'm done, let me know. And then, we will make it spectacular. So,
Right. There's some good stuff in some of these sacks over here if anybody wants anything.
Yeah, there's
there's
two up
Spider's
here.
done a bunch of stuff.
yeah, and loot for Toph and Stefanos, and you can always hand them gear when we play next.
I'm just
So-
taking herbs like I'm actually gonna make something.
So it's
I
gone.
know I am too.
The lawn has, or the level has gone from sort of distant skittering to sort of uneasy silence, and your ears are just tuned, constantly listening for skittering. You've been dropped on by spiders quite a bit. The good news is they weren't putting up too much of a fight.
Well,
No.
thank you, Thomas. It's fun as always.
No worries. Well, I'll leave this up. You guys can do what you need to do. Until next time, if anyone wants to level up, ping me, and we can level up independently later. So,
All right.
that's
Sounds good.
Awesome.
all right. Until next week,
Thank you,
Alright.
sir.
or until next time. See you
Bye,
guys.
friends.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.